Hello. It is Catch Encounter Oracle at the end of this Thursday workday. Tomorrow is Friday. And so down the line. Okay, we have said on my community board earlier today, those who were offering a person up for sacrifice, basically, it's bag their targets or end up in a bag themselves. And that's the risk you run whenever you offer a person up because you don't think they're important and stuff like that. I will tell you this. Most sacrifices, this is my personal observation, it comes from a place of jealousy and envy. They want what someone has. They didn't give them an opportunity they felt entitled to, some type of relation they felt entitled to. And then there's people who have no business feeling entitled to anybody whatsoever because it's like, oh, we had a class together in school. I'm entitled. I know this person because our moms were friends in high school. I'm entitled. There's just a really unrealistic sense of entitlement that's getting people in just bukus of trouble right now. And it's like, my God, I will tell you this here and now. And this is the last time I better have to say this. If something is truly meant to be, you will not have to sell your fucking soul to get it. But again, y'all don't hear me when I talk. You don't pay attention to what I have to say because it's me. You don't pay attention to what I have to say because I don't have thousands of subscribers. And so on down that line. But y'all, those who don't want to hear me when I talk, y'all are the first ones talking out the side of your neck about how I should have let you know something. Because there's a small group of people on my YouTube that shouldn't even know about my YouTube's existence. They shouldn't know about my email. They shouldn't know about my cell phone. They shouldn't know about my address. They shouldn't be knowing anything about me at all. But insert distorted Gemini energy here. Nosy. Then there's distorted Virgo energy that's feeling entitled and, dare I say, controlling. There's just a lot of distorted Mercurial energy. And my thing is, Mercurial energy gets a little childlike. It gets a little childish. Because I'm getting something about childlike faith, but they're getting it wrong. When we are called to have childlike faith in God, for example, it means trust God the way a child does their parents. That's the type of faith God won't want you to have in God, basically. It does not mean be childish. Again, distorted Mercurial energy. And if it's anything that burns my ass and grinds my gears, it's unrealistic senses of entitlement combined with mental and emotional immaturity. And there's a lot of people with that issue in my energy that don't need to be here. I mean, you cause me problems, you get cut out. It's really not that hard. Really not that hard. And I know who this Cancerian energy is right now. Like, bitch, go somewhere else. Because if it's one thing I know about a Cancer is They're the control freaks of the water signs. And when I say it gets so fucking old, it gets so fucking old. And the thing is, I just don't like overly karmic-y energy. It's just, leave people the fuck alone that don't want to deal with you. Because I tried to do a video this morning, but going back and listening to everything again, I need to redo it, because I'm going to tell you this here and now. Also, as I said on my community board, people make space for the things they actually want in life. I'll say it again. People make space for things they actually want in their life. They're not going to base that space according to someone else's sense of entitlement. They're not going to do that. And I'm not trying to sound mean and insensitive, but it's just like, again, you don't respect me enough to listen. Listen, Linda. Listen, Lenny. I mean, my God, if you have to resort to absurd amounts of witchcraft, regardless of what kind it is, you probably are not meant to have that shit in whatever it is you're trying to get in the first place. If you would focus on what's actually meant to be, you wouldn't have a problem. But no, it doesn't matter if it was 20 years ago. If you did something to someone in the spirit in the name of revenge for something you had no business even thinking about, then you probably wouldn't be in this whatever it is you have going on today. Because again, I've also said on my community board, until you dismantle everything you've ever done, I'm going to know your every move. I'm going to know when you're trying to hack into my phone. I'm going to know when you're trying to fill out a false police report, and so on down that line. I'm going to pick up on you trying to schlep through all of my private information in the name of having something to hang over my head to make me give you something that I don't want to fucking give you. Insert blackmail and extortion laws here. Can you go to jail for hacking? Yes, the fuck you can. Are your friends that are feds and police officers going to save you? No, baby. In this economy, they're going to save themselves. In this economy, they are going to save themselves. In this economy, they're going to do what's best for their children and not yours. I said what I said. Now, the funny thing is, it is wild trying to find some dirt on me and make up some dirt on me when I am perfectly capable of finding yours. And the absolutely hilarious thing is I don't have to hack into a person's email or cell phone to get it. It's just right there, boom, public for the whole world to see. You just gotta search through Google, the right verbiage into the Google search bar, and boop, there it is. Do you have any idea how awful of a person you have to be for me to pick up on that bullshit? Past lives, don't care. I'm into spirituality too. I don't give a fuck, Keisha. God damn. You know what kills me? Is when people start getting their spadoodles rocked because of something they took from me, whether it was just an idea or something. What they were dealing with was the karmic blowback of taking an idea off of my platform and not giving me the credit. Yeah, that's not witchcraft. That's karma. Karma is not witchcraft. Do you understand what I'm saying right now? I mean, it's not hard. You make up rumors, call up a person's employer, spew a bunch of lies, they get fired. You're going to get karma for that. You're going around to people I could have worked with on my blog in terms of collaborations. So that way I do not get a collaboration. Honey, you're going to get karma for that. You're trying to block my creativity because you're not a creative person yourself. Honey, you're going to get karma for that. The endings you tried to cause for me, you're going to receive yourself in some capacity. That is not witchcraft. That's just a law of karma. Now, the funny thing is I blocked you fucking idiots a long ass time ago, yet here the fuck you are. Who's the mentally ill person? Because what you need to explain to whoever it is you've been reporting me to, how you know all my shit. Because the funny thing is we tag the actual data trail of devices, it's going to be seen loud and plain as day that I'm not the one bothering you. You have what, 2, 3 burner phones, 2 laptops? You went and bought all that for that? Honey. Feds can track you down even with a VPN. Feds hire the best hackers in the game to work for them. You think you can hide from that? You think you can hide from that? It's like Adam and Eve after they ate the forbidden fruit. They realized their nakedness and tried to hide from God. Like they were ashamed. And that's how God knew they ate the fruit. Because before they were not ashamed. So basically somebody thought they could eat forbidden fruit, basically, and not suffer. But the thing is, you're trying to dump that karma onto a person so you can just live a problem-free life. And I think it's absolutely hilarious because these people are not handy. They don't know how to fix things, maintain, and so on down that line. They know how to steal. They know how to take. They don't know how to maintain. So they steal some more. Make it make sense. I mean, ay. You folks are wearing me out. And not like in a you're winning the war type way, but it's just one of those, it's your stupidity. It's your dedication to stupid. Your dedication to being a tard. Your dedication to being a misguided karmic. Your dedication to being misguided, period. Because you getting karma is not, again, like you getting karma is not witchcraft. Doing witchcraft to exchange karma is only going to get you more karma, and I'm not talking good karma. I'm talking you damning your fucking bloodline and you're too blind, deaf, and stupid to see it. I mean, stupid is as stupid does. You want to live in an alternate reality, that is between you and God. But one thing for fact, two things for certain, you will not be making it my problem. You will not be making it my cross to bear. I don't care how entitled you feel. I will give you the whooping your parents clearly never gave you. I don't care if I make you cry. I don't care if I hurt your feelings, because you do not know how to take no for an answer. Sometimes the answer is just no. And no amount of witchcraft on this planet, witchcraft, manipulation, whatever, there's just no amount of that that's ever going to change that to yes. Everything has a consequence, whether it's good or bad. And right now, whoever this is just an overprivileged, pampered, spoiled brat. Like, do not call yourself divine. You are out here waging a spiritual war you are not mentally and emotionally equipped to handle. And this is one of the reasons I do not engage with like 99% of the energy I come across. It's because their mental health is already shit. They are just one slip away from taking their own life. And that is something I refuse to have on my conscience. Because like this one girl in my energy right this minute, I swear. This is the type of person that is petty and jealous enough to go after a child. If crossed bad enough. But my thing is this, she believes that if she goes after like the mom and stuff like that, she's not actually hurting the kid. But if the mom actually died because of her spell work, you hurt the child. Your whatever it is you did took their mother's life. Yes, you technically hurt that child. Especially if that parent was all that child had. Now that child's in foster care with no family. Y'all don't think, and that's the problem. Y'all do not think. You would be amazed at the number of times I have had the grounds to retaliate. You'd be shocked. That list is longer than my arm. But you know what? I know what it's like to grow up without a mother. I know what it's like. It was me or her. Do you have any idea how bad I want to go after the people responsible? Do you have any fucking idea? My family did not deserve that. My father was in the pipeline to become a fucking astronaut. My father was doing something with his life, but my mother was his Achilles heel. As were his children. Losing her destroyed my dad. My dad actually loved my mother. He retired from the Air Force so my sister and I would not become orphans. So yeah. Don't cry, sweetheart. It's too fucking late for that. No. You know damn good and well what you did.